the Supreme Court opted to uphold the ban on TikTok, which honestly shocked me. I thought that the ban on TikTok was not constitutional at all. But I do want to read this so I can understand the reasoning a little bit here. It says here, the Supreme Court on Wednesday unanimously upheld a federal law that will require TikTok to shut down in the United States unless its Chinese parent company can sell off the U.S. company by January 19th. In an unsigned opinion, the justices acknowledged that for more than 170 million Americans, the social media giant offers a distinct and expansive outlet for expression, means of engagement, and source of community. But the court concludes, Congress has determined that divestiture is necessary to address as well-supported national security concerns regarding TikTok's data collection practices in relationship with a foreign adversary. It's not the job of the Supreme Court to figure out whether or not they should divest. But to say that you can censor an entire social media platform due to perceived fears over its connection to a foreign agent without proof is, I think it's kind of dangerous territory. I mean, what are you going to say next? That True Social should be censored because of ties to, I don't know, Russia? This is not a great precedent to set. I don't like this at all. I don't like it. It says here in the 19-page unsigned opinion, the court began by stressing the extent to which the challenge to the TikTok law involves new technologies with transformative capabilities, which in turn the court said counsels caution on our part. Well, sure. I don't see what the caution was, but fine. The court's analysis in its opinion, the opinion warned, must be understood to be narrowly focused in light of these circumstances. So it's constitutional to ban a social media platform, but only TikTok. Okay, sure. We do have good news for all the brain dead Zoomers out there, because TikTok is restoring service. And this article here from Reuters says TikTok is restoring service. Thanks, Trump. So yes, as TikTok on Sunday said it was restoring its service after President-elect Donald Trump said he would revive the app's access in the U.S. when he returns to power on Monday. It says, as a result of the president's efforts, TikTok is back in the U.S., the platform said in a message to users. This is huge for short attention spans everywhere. Massive for the TikTok addicted. I've always opposed this ban, by the way. I think this is censorship, and I actually talked about it on the stream here, that like the idea that TikTok is more dangerous when it comes to data harvesting and privacy, that they're more dangerous than Google is ridiculous.
ISM says Communist China can steal your data if you download TikTok. That's true. They can also steal your data if you download Facebook, because I'm sure Facebook will be happy to sell your data to Communist China. You know, I think it's hilarious that people out here acting like TikTok is worse than the other websites, because TikTok is mining your data. Yes. But who else is mining your data? Facebook is mining your data. Snapchat's mining your data. Twitter even is mining your data. You would have to, it would be hard for me to find a mainstream social media platform that isn't mining your data. And of all of those, I think TikTok's the only one that isn't selling your data to anyone else. So honestly, your data's probably the most secure with Communist China. Because with all those other places, I'm sure they're selling, it's funny that people are like, don't download TikTok, because then your data is going to get sent to Communist China. Your data is going to get sent to Communist China anyways. They're probably buying data from whoever your social media sites selling the data to.
True.
Communist China probably has the data that you're watching this stream right now.
Like the idea that China is going to be sitting around and being like, oh no, we can't get Americans' data because they took ByteDance away because they took TikTok away from us. Boo hoo. Like, give me a break, dude. These people are just going to go buy the same data from other social media platforms.
Or they will in a day or two. Because, there's like trackers with ads and stuff. Now, if you have like an ad block or something like that, it may block some of those trackers. But YouTube already has all their metrics, so I don't know how much of YouTube's metrics they share to like different like websites and folks though. So
yes, exactly. I agree with myself. But yeah, for those of you who are confused, because I heard some people say like, hey, why would Trump support TikTok? Well, he's actually supported TikTok for a while now. This is him on the campaign trail with Aiden Ross and XQC doing a little TikTok dance and explaining why he supports TikTok so much.
Pretty good, huh? Where's the camera at?
I'll tell you about TikTok. Trump is going to keep TikTok going, whereas Biden and Harris, they have no idea what it means. And all it's going to do is be good for China the other way. So we're going to save.
How is, I think he's probably like, Aiden Ross is probably like, huh? How is banning TikTok good for China? I don't understand that.
We're going to save TikTok. They want to destroy TikTok. So all of the people on TikTok, vote for Trump.
Vote for Trump. An amazing stream. W to the chat.
I almost just like, don't use the chat. You see everything glitching out. It's hilarious. Amazing stream, yes.
I want to make sure you break your record. If you don't break your record, disappoint you.
I think you broke it. Thank you, Mr.
Yeah, I think you guys did break it. But anyways, if you guys wanted more clarity, he did speak about why he wants to keep TikTok online here as well.
How do you plan to stop the ban on TikTok next month?
We'll take a look at TikTok. You know, I have a warm spot in my heart for TikTok because I won youth by 34 points. And there are those that say that TikTok had something to do with that. Now,
that's a stupid reason to support a social media platform or prevent it from getting censored. Because, like, you know what? I was pretty popular on that social media platform, and I had a lot of fans over there, and many of those fans voted for me. So, hey, it's good for me, so I'm gonna keep this social media platform afloat. Ridiculous, horrible reasoning. It's almost laughable if it wasn't so serious. But at the end of the day, am I glad that he is opposing censorship here in this case? Sure, yeah, I'm happy about that. I'm no big fan of TikTok, but at the same time, like, bruh, I'm glad that he is opposing censorship, because opposing censorship cannot be limited just to the platforms that you like. It also has to apply to platforms that you don't like. I don't like TikTok, but, you know, it is what it is. I think that TikTok should be immune from censorship as well.
Joe Rogan did, and some of the other people that were recommended by my son Barron, he knew names. I said, who is that? Tell me, who's that? Dad, you gotta be kidding. I can't believe you don't know. And I did those interviews, and it was actually sort of cute, do you want to know the truth? But we did them, and that had an impact. But TikTok had an impact, and so we're taking a look at it. But, you know, we won youth. Republicans are always 30 points down in youth. I don't know why, but we ended up finishing. There was one poll that showed us down about 30. We were 35 or 36 points up with young people. So I have a little bit of a warm spot in my heart, I'll be honest.
For more
interesting. So horrible reasoning, but if you were curious as to why Donald Trump was supporting TikTok, there you go. It's because he is a clout demon, I suppose. He's like, bro, I don't want to lose my TikTok followers. Bro, even Trump is afraid of losing his following on TikTok. It'd be hilarious if actually behind the scenes he is addicted to TikTok and that's the real reason why he didn't want it to be banned. That'd be pretty funny.